This is hairstylist?
Yes.
Why a guy? Why not woman?
Maybe that's just who they sent.
Bringing my ex to South Africa, I mean, it could up my whole relationship.
What? Out of all people, like your ex? Like, I don't know, so.
No, I get what you're saying, but I haven't told Sonny yet that he's coming.
Wow. Okay.
When are you gonna tell Sonny about all this?
Once we get to South Africa.
See, I don't like her because she felt.
Hey guys, welcome back. As you guys can see, my skin has cleared up. Yay! Usually it takes like a week, but this time it took like 5 days. Thank God. The majority of it's gone, but there's like still some under my nose. Don't stare too much because that's rude. Anyways, welcome back to 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days. We're on season 7, episode 3. Yesterday we did Chitty and Renee, Brian and Ingrid, and Lauren and Faith. Today we're gonna do Tigerlily and Adnan, and we have a new couple, Sunny and Vaeh. I forgot how to say her name. Anyways, Adnan and Tigerlily. So, Tigerlily and Adnan are heading aside for the marriage thing. She listed all of these red flags, like how they just met and they're already getting married. They only knew each other for 4 months. He didn't tell her that his family was coming, and he didn't tell her that he wanted 5 kids.
Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about Adnan. Like, this is all just making me nervous.
Good. So, she meets up with his family, and his mom asked him if he can kiss her. And at first, I was like, shouldn't she be asking her? But obviously, we know why that wasn't the case. Anyways, she tells us that even she was shocked that he said that he wanted to get married, especially at such a young age. But she respects his decision, but she also noticed that Tigerlily looked scared.
بس أنا أول ما شفت رايكلي إنه حسيت بيها يعني لسه متخوفة.
Oh, really? That sucks.
So they head on in and they fill out the paperwork. Adnan goes in to hold her hand, and the guy's like, hey, don't hold her hand. Like, thank you, somebody that actually follows the rules. So then they recite what needs to be said. Tigerlily struggles a bit, but that makes sense.
For the holy book from Allah.
From
The holy book from Allah.
You're so stupid!
And then they start doing like some reading, and Tigerlily looks confused. She starts talking about how she isn't following anything that's going on. Like, yeah, girl, we can tell.
I don't know anything about the Muslim marriage contract. I'm in a foreign country with people that I don't know, and I have no family and no friends here with me. I definitely could be putting myself in a really bad situation.
And I just feel like it's crazy how she can say all of this out loud and still sign the paper. But she says that she's just gonna follow her heart and get married. And so now everybody claps because, yay, you fucked yourself. And now they're officially married.
All of me, it's for Tigerlily. I will make her so happy.
Yeah, in America, because we all know that he's gonna go marry some Arabic woman. Anyways, they're now driving to the hotel because Adnan can't wait to fuck his new wife. It's so clear that he sped all of this up just so he can lose his virginity.
I want you now. I can't wait.
So now he kicks us out, and he did all of that just to bust in like 5 seconds. Anyways, it's the next day, and he has officially lost his V card. Tigerlily is like, after 4 months of video chatting, we are officially married now. Like, doesn't that sound crazy to you?
Nope.
Last night was really nice, baby.
You are 41. Enough with the baby talk. So, he said that he doesn't want to give us the details, but don't worry, we didn't ask. Tigerlily, on the other hand, told us everything that we did not need to know. Like how they did everything, and how she also doesn't need to teach him shit.
There is nothing we need to work on.
Apparently, it was so good that she doesn't even know how she's still standing right now.
Right now, I don't even know how I'm standing.
That's suspicious, because how did he learn all of that? Because isn't like illegal in their country? Is he just a natural? Why am I thinking about it so hard? It doesn't matter. Moving on. So today she'll be meeting his whole extended family. Her 2 friends are not coming today because she gave them the day off. So she called somebody else to come and do her hair. And it's not just anybody. It's a man.
This is hairstylish.
What?
This is hairstylish.
Yes.
Who are you? I'm the owner of this house.
Oh.
Adnan is looking at her and she's looking at him. And then he's looking at him and he's looking at him. What is going on? He said that he accepted Kuz because they knew each other for 20 years, but this is just unacceptable. But she said that when she called the spa, they sent a man and it wasn't her choice.
Why not women?
Maybe that's just who they sent.
And that kind of confused me a bit because the majority of the country is Islamic. So why would a company send a man when they heard a woman's voice on the phone asking for hair services? It doesn't make sense. Anyways, he basically said that he doesn't want a man to do her hair, and she said that she needs to get it done.
I don't want any man to touch my wife. This is not respectful in my religion.
I need my hair done to go and meet your family. I can't go with my hair like this.
Tigerlily, learn how to do your hair. Come on now. Even before you were rich and famous, I bet you still knew how to do your hair. You don't need somebody every single time. So he said that he'll let her do it for today, but he doesn't look happy about it one bit.
Just today?
Yeah.
Okay,
You sure?
I'm sure.
And while he's watching, he even tells her to pull her shorts down.
Baby, put down your shirt.
So now he sits down and he continues watching and he makes the guy fumble on his equipment. Tigerlily is like, I have never seen this side of him before. Like, girl, this is the first time you've seen him. What do you mean?
Jealous and possessive over nothing.
She said that the guy is only touching her hair, which isn't even hers anyways. So now he puts on a 5-minute timer, like you know damn well it doesn't take 5 minutes to do hair. So while this man is rushing to get her hair done, Tigerlily tells us that she didn't know that he meant no man in the universe can touch her. She said that he needs to realize that the cultures are different and it's not the same in the US.
Adnan doesn't realize that my life in the US is completely different than what he has seen in Jordan.
Like, yeah, no shit, but you should have known that before you married this guy.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Anyways, the timer goes off and Adnan is just waving his phone around like, oh my gosh, we get it, sit down. So the guy finished their hair and then they get ready and then they leave. And as they're driving to the event, they see some women that are like completely covered from head to toe. And so she asked him, why is that? And he said that the more you cover, the more respect you show towards the religion.
Somebody done showing hair. If they don't show anything, this is more respect in religion in Islam.
So then she's like, well, are you okay with my hair showing? And then he pauses for a while before saying, yeah.
So you're okay with me showing all my hair?
Yeah.
I don't think he's okay with it, but okay. So she said that everything has been going so fast that she didn't have time to learn any Muslim rules. Is it Muslim or Muslim? I think I even heard Islamic ones too.
When I think of Muslim, I don't Muslimanity.
No.
When I think
Islam.
When I think of the nation of Islam.
No, not the nation. Just Islam.
Islam? Okay, I could just say that?
Just Islam.
So when I think of Islam,
exactly.
Anyways, Adnan doesn't have any expectations of her converted to Muslim. I read with Muslim. But she said that she wants to learn more in her own time. Anyways, she tells us that she never had a big family before and she always wanted one for her and her kids. So she's hoping to be accepted here.
So despite any cultural differences, I am hoping to be accepted by the whole family.
So then they head on in and his whole family is cheering for them. It's actually a very sweet moment. So she's meeting everyone and my goodness, there's a lot of them. So now they're eating and then there's a guy's table and a woman's table and the guys are literally stuffing their faces while the women are more demure with the food. Yeah, I said it. Please don't unsubscribe. But Tigerlily isn't used to eating so much, so they're giving her more and more and she's just trying her best to eat it all.
Right, eat.
I am.
You like this?
Bon appetit!
She honestly looks like the type to worry about her figure, so it makes a lot of sense why she doesn't want to eat too much. So then they give her mom stuff and she has to eat it with her hands, but she ain't used to doing that. So instead, Adnan fed it to her.
Hey. You can.
But apparently she didn't like how all the food was squished together. And in my culture, sometimes we also use our hands to eat. It's not that bad. Honestly, it's not bad, period. Okay? Sometimes I prefer it. So then she finds out that mom's stuff has sheep in it, and she doesn't like that, okay? She doesn't like that at all.
What animal is that?
Sheep.
I don't eat sheep.
Baby, I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Of course you didn't know. Y'all only been talking for 4 months. So his mom was worried about Tigerlily, but noticed that she's doing great with the family and has entered all of their hearts. So then his brother asked him if he's staying or leaving Jordan, and he said that he doesn't know yet. So then his brother asked Tigerlily if she wants to stay or go back, and she said that she would love to stay, but she has kids back in America, so unfortunately she has to take her mans and go back to America. So she feels like he's telling her one thing, but then telling his family another, and hopes that he isn't hiding anything from her.
But how is it that Adnan's brother is unaware of our plans to live in the U.S.? I just hope that he isn't hiding anything from me.
And that's where their segment ends. Time for Sunny and Vaeh. So we meet Sunny.
My name is Sunny. I'm 25 years old and I'm living in South Africa in Durban.
He grew up in Bangladesh and lived with his mom and sister, but his dad moved out of the country and told him that when he finished his studies, then he can come and help him with his business. And so that's exactly what he did.
So I moved here South Africa 7 years ago.
How much this one?
This one, 20 then. This one 20 also. For you, special price today.
Sunny tells us that he's a shy guy, but he loves to make new friends. And also, a perk about Durban is that it's very diverse.
A lot of people said everybody feel like brothers and sisters here.
So it's the next day, and he's going to the spice shop with a very close friend. And the ladies ask him who he's cooking for, which I honestly thought was a pretty weird question because I can't cook for myself. Okay, do I have to cook for somebody? Anyways, his friend is like, he's cooking for his girlfriend, and then that's when we're introduced to Vaeh. They met on an international dating app, and she's 27 from Orlando, Florida.
She's too cute and she was into me. Like, I thought it's too good to be true and could be scam.
Honestly, all her pics look heavily filtered. Like the type of pictures I used to take when I was like 17 on Snapchat. That was a weird time. Like, you can barely see her nose here. Anyways, he really likes her. So he's telling his friend how excited he looks, and the friend looks so uninterested. It's as if they asked him to engage in conversation by asking him a question, as if he actually gives a shit about the answer.
I'm confident that we're gonna be happy. She loves me, she cares about me.
How do you know she's gonna love you?
She showed me that she loves me.
Okay.
She understands me very well.
So then he tells us about how they had a similar situation growing up, as he grew up without his father in his life much, and she grew up in a foster system. So now he tells us about how much he loves her, and the friend is like, really? Because y'all were just fighting, and the last time you said that you didn't want her or need her.
Don't want her anymore.
Then Sunny admits that he can't trust her, she doesn't pick up his phone calls, she ghosted him, and that she still has her ex-boyfriend as a friend.
One of the issues that we have is Vaeh's ex-boyfriend, Rory. If she tell me, they just have friendship. But I think it's not a good idea to talk to exes. And I'm jealous about that.
Honestly, I don't feel like having an ex as a friend is bad unless your new boyfriend or girlfriend doesn't like it and they want you to like cut that friendship off. So then his friend is like, do you think she's cheating? And he's like, nah, but she said our cultures are different, as in it's normal in our country for people to dislike their ex and pretend like we don't know each other, but in her culture it's okay to still be friendly with your ex. He said that it doesn't make sense to him, and he's right. Because she's only telling like the half truth. Yeah, people can be friends with their ex, but it's way more common here for people to hate their ex. So he's like, he really likes her and he wants to propose to her when she comes. His friend said that if she wants to come here to marry Sunny, then she'll have to forget everything there, including her ex-boyfriend. And if she can't, then it won't work out.
You can't propose anyone until you know very well to her. He said it doesn't trust up, and I know in America they do whatever they want to do. But our culture, there's not a freedom.
So, 24 hours earlier, we see Vaeh.
I'm Vaeh. I'm 27 and I live in Orlando, Florida.
You look fabulous for your age.
She tells us that they've been talking for over a year and she's going to go and meet him soon. But she's worried because she never really navigated an airport before, especially an international one. She admits that she's a very anxious person and that it stemmed from her mom having 8 kids. You guys, a long time ago, I wanted 8 kids, but then one night I had a horrible dream that I had 8 kids and I couldn't take care of any of them, and they were running around. I was screaming my lungs out and I couldn't handle it. And then I woke up drenched in sweat and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna have 8 kids anymore. Maybe 6.
My mom had 8 of us, but a lot of our life we were separated because my parents struggled with addiction issues, so we were in and out of foster care a lot.
So because of all of this instability, she got severe anxiety. So she's worried because they get blackouts a lot and she wants to be able to use her phone. Her friend brings up a power converter that she can take with her, but she said that she's going to need to make sure that it's always charged. And Vaeh's like,
wait, what?
They have different outlets, like the plugs are different. Yeah, let me just go grab it and show you.
Oh, you sound like you slow.
And if I'm being honest, that was in my mind too, but only in the way that I get into another country, I look at the outlet, I'm like, oh yeah, they have different outlets. But she thought that everybody in the whole entire world had the same exact outlet.
What do you mean? Like, there's different outlets. Just assumed we all had the same plugins.
This is kind of when I was telling you about the different prongs. I'm pretty sure
What is that?
for your outlet.
Why does it look like that?
So she talks about Sunny and how great and thoughtful he is, especially when he has to remind her to take her vitamins and her lunch because, as y'all can already tell, she's the type to forget. So she's hoping that if everything goes well, they will get engaged and then start the visa process to get him to America. But then she brings up their issues like communication and jealousy. Apparently, he tracks her phone, and one day he noticed that she was at a friend's house and then he accused her of cheating on him.
And he like flipped out and said I had to be cheating on him and everything. That stuff does make me a little nervous.
A little? Girl, that's a huge red flag. So she's like, if we got into a fight, then I would have nobody on my side. So I ended up inviting Worry, which by the way is her ex.
I mean, wouldn't it be my first choice to bring your ex?
It wasn't a bad breakup, so we were able to remain friends.
Like you couldn't bring anybody else? You're really gonna bring the guy that your current boyfriend doesn't like? She then admits that she told Worry about her and Sunny, and Worry decided to comment, ha ha ha, on all of Sunny's pictures on social media.
Rory said that he didn't understand why a dude would be in the mirror taking so many pictures.
Like he did all of that and you still stayed friends with him?
A fucking clown. We are a stupid bitch. We are a fucking clown.
So after Sunny noticed what Rory been doing, since then he never liked him.
Bringing my ex to South Africa, I mean, it could up my whole relationship.
Could? Don't you mean would? Girl, boundaries, learn it. But she said that because her anxiety is so bad, she can't travel there without him.
What? Like, out of all people, like your ex?
Right. She said that he got a lot of experience with traveling and that's why she asked him to come with her. But she didn't tell Sunny that he's coming and is going to tell him when she's already there.
Yeah. I was angry.
When are you gonna tell Sunny about all this?
Once we get to South Africa.
With Rory right next to you, or?
Because you guys are flying together, right?
So, yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You guys, this season has a lot of people stressing me out. Her friends are basically being the only sane ones and mentioning how crazy all of this is. She said that she doesn't want him to overreact when it's not even a big deal.
I don't want him to, like, overreact when it's not even a big deal.
This ain't a big deal to you? Oh my gosh. She's hoping that he can see it from her point of view and hopefully understand. And that's where her segment ends. I already don't like her. I like Maddie though. Okay, Maddie's pretty chill. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Let me know some of your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!